Do you know that it is not every argument that deserves your energy? Your energy is quite precious. Your energy is very important. Your energy is needed. Your energy must be preserved in order to fight battles that are necessary. Not every argument need or deserves your energy. Not be every argument you go chook mouth for. Just walk away. Walking away does not mean you have surrendered totally to the argument, but walking away sometimes and a lot of times helps you to come back and communicate clearly. So do not spend so much of your time arguing unnecessarily. You argue today about Chelsea, Man U, Arsenal, Man City, Liverpool, to the extent that you see people no longer talking to themselves just because of the color of a jersey. Not every argument deserves your energy. Political arguments, where are they leading us to? What are the changes they are bringing? When we argue to the extent of even drawing a line, we argue to the extent of even keeping malice, and we forget the goal and the objectives of what the argument should be. So, argument is very important. It creates awareness, it enlightens people, it also brings light in places of darkness, and it also throws more light to where people are not clear on certain issues. But you must reserve and preserve your energy for arguments that are necessary, arguments for nation building, arguments for community growth, argument for improvement of our way of life, style of leadership, attitude to people, and the building of the younger generation's future. Do not just go and be arguing about Chelsea Arsenal match yesterday or a couple of days ago. The game has been played. Whatever scoreline may have been is there. No amount of argument will go back and change that. If someone has done anything wrong to you, do not spend your entire life arguing with the person, trying to make the person understand what the person has done wrong. Do not spend that energy. Reserve that energy for something important. Reserve that energy to engage your political leaders. Reserve that energy to go in trying to make a change. Reserve that energy in conversing and bringing people together to discuss issues that matters. Stop engaging yourself in unhealthy arguments. They are draining your energy and they are not making any impact in the society. Kindly protect your peace. See, this thing that is called peace, it is very important. Stop jumping from one discussion, one argument, one conversation, one this and that. Keep and protect your peace. Have your peace. It is very important. Do not go fighting other people's battles. Fight your own battle. Stay away from where you are not invited. Never you ask questions when you are not invited. Stay away from it. And when people are arguing, try to know the fundamental thing they're arguing about, because your energy is very important. Your peace is what is needed. We understand also that conflict is part of human life, but how you handle this conflict matters a lot. It matters more than the conflict itself. We all have conflicts of interest, conflicts of ideas, conflict of personalities, conflict of political parties, or whatever you want to put out there. We have APC, PDP, ADC, and all these political parties out there. They are all political parties of interest. But how we handle this conflict matters more than the conflict itself. And we are not handling some of these conflicts today very well, and we can see the escalation of all the issues in our society. We must handle this conflict very well. We have the conflict of insurgency in Nigeria. We have the conflict of banditry in Nigeria. We are having a serious conflict of genocide in Nigeria. And a lot of people are speaking from the other side of their mouth. Those who have spoken before, those who have given evidence before, those who have even represented in so many ways and have spoken about the genocidal attack before. But today, because some are eating, for how long will you continue to eat? The living, praise the Lord, not the dead. So we have this conflict today, and we are not managing this conflict at all. I don't know whatever interests they are, I don't know, but the conflicts are not being managed well. Denial will never solve the problem. Owning up and accepting these challenges, working unanimously in collaboration with every person will lead to the successful cleansing and putting an end to all of these problems. Working out on our thinking ability, understanding, and above all, the people must be intentional in enlightening and educating the northerners. We must educate the northerners, whether we like it or not. We cannot, there is no reasonable society today that will allow people to just be giving birth and have no plan for them, and they are always living in the streets, begging for daily bread. No society will allow that. We don't need to sugarcoat any word to anybody, but these are the conflicts that we have. No education, proper education system, conflict of what kind of education should be given to our people: Islamic studies, Quran studies, or Western education. And when we don't have the knowledge of this, even those studies we are doing in the northern part of Nigeria, not everybody understands it. We don't need to waste our entire energy talking about how banditry are very bad, or what they are doing in Nigeria, how genocidal attack is going on, whether there is genocide or not. We don't need all of these things. All we need are peace to fight the common enemy. Do we have attacks on Christians and Muslims in Nigeria or not? Do we have attacks going on churches today and mosques today or not? The important thing is the unity of Nigeria, not the pastors or the imams or the leaders crying out there is no genocide or whatever. No. Are people being unalive in Nigeria today or not? Speaking to you now, I am also a victim because I lost my brother to these attacks. So when you come out to speak, if you have not personally experienced it, just keep your mouth quiet, shut. Just keep quiet. Because people, there are evidences out there. I personally lost my brother to it. So what will you call it? It is not about genocide or no genocide. There is a conflict today, and we all must come together and work towards putting an end to this problem. So the way we handle this, and the way we are handling this, it is not encouraging at all. It is exposing our emptiness to the international communities. It is also exposing our lack of understanding of what the problem is. And we don't even know truly what we should do. So we are now helpless, even though we should not. So you don't need to win every argument. And I indulge all those who are always talking about this and that. We don't need to win every argument. You don't need to respond to every attack, especially those who are now crying more than they bereaved that there is no genocide. When even yesterday, about 13 persons were killed. Who are these people? Christians were attacked and killed. So we don't need to keep arguing every day. We don't need to be responding to those who have been appointments or whatever they've been getting from the government, and they want to cover up because they don't want to expose the daily lenience of their paymasters in the public. You don't need to respond to every attack. Sometimes maturity simply means walking away. As we present this fact, let us walk away. And that does not mean we are not fighting. We will fight back. Let us also resolve issues with grace. And as we continue to communicate clearly, let us choose peace over pride. And finally, I want to extend my heartfelt gratitude to Frank Uto. I saw on his social media handle few days ago that there is going to be a sort of a protest in DC today, being the 1st of December. I pray that God, who is leading you and guiding your step in this right direction, will protect you and your family, and we also bring peace to our land. And also wish you guys a happy new month. May this month of December bring the peace that we need and bring the comfort that we all need. And put an end to insurgency, banditry, and the kidnapping that we have in Nigeria. May our leaders wake up. It may be associated with their political party, but may they wake up and do the needful. Your peace is more valuable than your point. Preserve your peace.